Welcome to another video, back in the games room. So a little bit of an update with Amiga CD32, which I recently got. So it's all set up, power supply, got a new kind of Super Nintendo style controller, and I've been playing around with it. I had a demo disc with it, and yeah, so I've got 3 games, reproduction ones on CDRs, and basically what I found out is that the laser, obviously the original laser, you're going back 1993, so you know the first generation of kind of laser pickups, quite a weak laser anyway to begin with, and it doesn't like CDRs. Well, it does like certain types of CDRs, but they've got to be burned like 4 times speed or slower if they can. And a lot of your modern drives now are faster than 8 times, 10 times fast, aren't they? So that's an issue. So it kind of does read them slightly. You can get a bit of gameplay. They might crash, and basically it takes ages to load because the information on the image is burnt too fast on the disc. So I've got 3 games to test it, and I'll show you the 3 games actually just here. So I've got Zool, which I go in, I do a bit of the first level and it crashes, but it takes ages to load because it's a CDR. Banshee, I just won't load at all. And Super Street Fighter 2, which I managed to get 1 level out of, but it took forever to load the level. Now these are, it's not nice, nice thing, but they are CDRs. So what I found out, I've been on some threads online looking at it, because I thought, oh, maybe the lasers are, but the actual laser is working perfectly. It reads original media first time, and it reads every music CD first time. So normally when I say the laser going bad, it stops playing music CDs first, and then obviously then it'll fail. So I don't need to replace the laser because it's working. I'm going to order one anyways, as just as a backup until it does fail. And I've looked inside the board, the caps all seem fine. There's no leakage as of yet, which you normally know with the sound or the composite would normally goes first. So it's all working. Before, all I know, someone's already recapped this before. I don't know the history of the machine kind of thing, but it's perfectly working. So, but that's a learning lesson. So now I know not to get, because obviously Sega CD, trying to think of other stuff, Saturn. There's ways around things, and a lot of them, the laser pickups can read CDRs perfectly. This doesn't like CDRs basically, and you could actually burn the image on a disc at the correct speed, but it doesn't like certain brands of CDRs either. So my conclusion, to summarise on this, I'm not getting any reproductions for this now because some games are so expensive I want to try them. So I'm not going to get any, but the thing is I can try them because I've got the A500 Mini, so, and I've got a USB stick there with all the Amiga games and CD32 games on there, so I can play them. But there's something about playing it on the original hardware, putting a disc in, that appeals to me. When I've got a USB with loads of games on, that Netflix syndrome comes in, and I just can't pick anything, and that's it. So I like playing the original stuff. So my conclusion is I'm just going to get original software, original discs. I'll start off with the cheap ones first, and then I might get a couple of expensive ones eventually down the line. So I've ordered, what have I ordered? I've ordered the game it came with. It was a pack-in. I can't remember, it was a 2 games in 1. I can't remember what it is, but that's coming. I never had Amiga CD back in the day. I want to get Sensible Soccer, because to me, Sensible Soccer is an Amiga game. That's where I first played it. Great game, great on the Amiga. And there's a couple other games like Microcosm, I want to see what that's like, because I've got on Mega CD. And Zool, that's quite expensive as well. And Banshee, I want to get Banshee, that's an expensive one as well. Well, I say it's expensive, about 50 quid. But then the Street Fighter 2 Turbo, if you want to get the original release of that, that's like 250 quid. So, but I think I'm happy with this one because I can get it to load. It takes about 10 minutes to load because that's how it's been burnt on the image on the CD, and obviously it doesn't like the CDRs. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an update. I think with this machine you've got to keep with the original software and media, because I could potentially tweak the pots on the Amiga, but they are so funny, twitchy, and sensitive that if I tweak it to read the CDRs, then it might not read the original media and CD. So, I'd rather it read the original media and CD. So yeah, little video, just a bit of an update. How I'm getting on with it. And yeah, it's a great machine. I think it's more powerful than the games let you believe. But yeah, And I think I might look into, I think you can get something called a terrible fire card at the back that lets you do a bit more. So eventually I might look into that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next one. See you later.